Welcome, live viewers. Welcome, replay viewers, to my broadcast. I am simulcasting on Twitch, Periscope, YouTube, and Facebook, all at Tiffany TLC Music. And I always take a minute. It always takes me a minute to see who is hopping on. I do all my own music when I come on, most weekdays between about 5 and 6 p.m. Pacific time. Takes me a second. First, I'm going to open up Periscope. Oops. I see a number of people on, but I don't know who, so please say hi if you feel like it. I'm going to open up now. Twitch is open. I'm going to open Facebook. I can see chats, mutual chat from all those places in the merge chat area on the right, but I'd like to be able to have it open as well, to be able to see if there's anything else going on the site itself. Hi, Nando's Taken. Welcome. Welcome to anyone in particular who is new. Hi, Mind Me. I am not new on Periscope, but I'm pretty new on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, where I'm simulcasting. And especially if you are following their live or replay, if you are watching their live or replay, I hope you consider following. That would be great. All right, I have Facebook open now, I think properly open. It's always a little hard to tell what the heck's going on with Facebook. Yeah, I do. So I'm thinking about starting off today with my song, A Reason Why. This is about having a purpose. It doesn't have to be just one mega purpose. It can be a small purpose. It can be multiple small purposes. Just the importance of having a reason why to keep you going, especially during tough times like we're going through right now with this virus that's resurged, having a resurgence. Hi, Dio. If anybody feels like letting me know where they're from, where you're watching from, that would be really exciting. I am on the west coast of California. I'm on the, the west coast of the U.S. in California. So I'm thinking, as I said, about starting with my looping song. Let me get that going. All my songs, except this one, are on acoustic guitar. But this song is Washington, D.C. Ian, wow. What do you do there, Ian? You're wearing a suit. Do you do something D.C.-ish there in D.C.? That's exciting. Cool. Thanks for joining. Hi, Sky. Welcome. You do? Do you feel like sharing anything about your politics? You don't have to. You don't have to at all. But if you feel like sharing anything, it's okay. It doesn't matter what people's politics are here. I do sneak a few opinions in, but I'm very open to whatever, but I'm very much politically active. I'm constantly volunteering to get things changed, all kinds of things. But anyway, let's do this song. Let's do it. This is a song, as I said, called A Reason Why. It's actually my newest song. So let's see. And I will check comments on the back end. It'll be difficult. It's always hard for me to check comments as I go. So here we go. Let me make sure I've got the right starting key. Oh, no thanks. Hi, ASDFFHMW on Periscope. Welcome. Okay. Here we go. All right. Interesting. It's about to start, but for some reason, it doesn't look like the sound's coming in here. Well, I'm not sure if the sound's coming in here, so we'll try this and see if it works. Ooh, ooh, it worked. Hey, Mike. Yeah, Oops. Happy Tuesday, Mike. I just deleted something. Oh, no. Shoot, I'm gonna have to redo this. Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna have to redo all of it. Just one thing. Okay, I gotta focus. Then I'll say more to you, huh, Mike? What's happening? Goofiness is happening. Oh. All right. Oh, I hope that didn't just record my all right. All right. Oh, God. I've got to be so disciplined. All right. I'm going to try to be very careful here, guys. I'm gonna talk to you on the other end of this mic because this is taking so long. Okay, here we go. Survivors know well when you're going through hell, you need a reason why you had to reach the other side. Might not be enough when the going gets really tough, but to even try. Yeah, you need a reason why. Yeah, you need a reason why. At times just to survive, but suddenly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. Could be one or two, could be 3 or 4, could be even more. Whatever lights your life, one might be your family, a hope for humanity, a career or hobby, or just the little joys in life you see. But you need a reason why, at times just to survive, but suddenly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. The best reasons why sweep you off your feet, and if you hold on tightly, they crowd out anxiety, fill you with positivity, are nearly irresistible, so fulfilling and meaningful, make problems seem small. So you need a reason why, at times just to survive, but suddenly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly, but even just to get by. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a reason why. at times just to survive, but certainly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really wanna fly. But even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. Yes. Rimka, thank you so much for the super hearts. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much. Mazzaro. Hi, Mazunalti. So, Mike, you clicked on every single picture. Did you see I tagged you on one? Did you see the one I tagged you on this morning? Because it was a perfect example of the rolls and rolls of white silk that I talk about in The Sun on the Sea. You did see that one. Cool. Wasn't that a good example? I mean, I guess you wouldn't know because you haven't seen all the examples I've seen, but I was like, oh, that's it. I gotta tag my listeners to show this as an illustration. Hi, Joey. How are you doing, Mike? I am so refreshed after that trip. I cannot tell you how amazing that was in so many unexpected ways. I just, for those who don't know, I took a trailer trip. Oh, yes. Oh, so cool. I know. I couldn't, let me just confess to you, Mike, the pictures I put on there, they're a tiny fraction of the numbers I take. And it's funny because I agonize a little bit over, gee, do I really need another picture of the ocean? But to me, I took it because it's slightly different. And I notice the difference and I like the difference and I think it makes an appreciably different picture, but I'm sure a lot of people are like, how is this? Isn't this just another picture of the ocean? But anyway, but I tend to take almost exclusively pictures of the sun on the sea. There are plenty of pictures I could take when we go in the morning where the sun is not doing anything special. It's just because it's not low enough to be reflecting. It's just pretty beautiful colors like greens and blues, but there's no shinies. Gotta have the shinies. I don't know why. I'm just obsessed with them. But yeah, for those who don't know, who are wondering what I'm talking about, we went as a family to beaches in Northern California for 5 or 6 days in a used trailer that we bought to survive COVID. Yes. Do you feel that way too, Mike? It has a special meaning to you. You mean it does have a special meaning? Or do you mean between you and I, like we feel that way about the sun on the sea? Or do you mean, hi Denise, or do you mean us as in listeners? Or just people looking at the pictures? Sorry, that's kind of a complicated question. But in any event, I am just, oftentimes when you go on a trip, you come back with new insight. Because of the sun on the sea. Gotcha. Yes. And you can really see what I'm talking about. Can you not? It's just gorgeous. I'm somebody who tries to protect my skin from the sun. I'm often I'll wear hats and I stay out of the sun and all that, but I cannot stop myself from staring obsessively at the shiny ocean, which of course reflects light. So I'm the one in my family that's likely to get a sunburn on these trips because I can't stop staring. But what an amazing trip it was. The most interesting part of it was that hey, I see there's somebody on YouTube. I'm so new on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Please consider following if you like the music. That goes for anybody on Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube in particular, where I'm so new. But what I was going to say is the most interesting thing was my youngest son, decided to put his phone down. He basically just decided to be 100% present, and he was totally involved in cooking and every single thing. And my older son was a little bit involved, but kind of more like, he wasn't that interested in the trip in the first place, whereas Elliot really wanted to go camping. And we haven't gone camping in over 10 years. So kind of as a recognition that it's not my favorite thing to do because it involves a lot of work. It involves cooking, which is the one thing I want a vacation from. I kind of said, how worth it is it to you? If you were helping with the cooking, would you still want to go? And he was like, oh, I would do all the cooking. And I was like, well, I'm not asking you to do all the cooking, but if you would like to help a lot, that'd be cool. And I didn't expect him to like set his phone down completely, but he did. He completely was there on walks, every single thing. He was fully present, and that was so interesting. And when I got home, my husband and I both were like, wow, we're kind of lonely. Like everybody instantly spreads out, and we have a pretty big house, and it's like, where is everybody? And we had been just crammed in this tiny space, or out on walks, always together. And the upshot was, we came home just going, is there some creative way we can spend more time? Family bonding, exactly, Mike. It was amazing. And as I said in my first post, there was a risk of getting irritable, and it was a little overwhelming, just kind of, you couldn't prevent it being a little just internally taxing to be so squished. You would feel like more irritable, but we just went with the laughter. I had like 3 or 4 pee in my pants level, could not breathe, laughing fits, which I never have. So it was just very interesting. And when I got home, hey, there's somebody on Facebook. Thanks for watching. Please consider following. I'm still pretty darn new on Facebook. I'm simulcasting multiple places. Anyway, God, I shouldn't do that because then I interrupt my train of thought. But we got home and we were thinking about where there's some ways that we could hang out more, and I've been sitting in the backyard at this big backyard table we have that's under a porch cover every day for months and months since COVID started, as a way of coping, like being out with the birds chirping, and it's like helping me get along and make it psychologically. And I thought, what if the guys come out? Patrick already comes out when he can, but it's a lot of phone work, and so it's not practical. But maybe the other guys can come out. They have laptops, and they're doing a ton of stuff all the time on their laptops. Why not? So they did this morning, and it was just wonderful. It was so nice. And it was like, it reminds me of how people really like to work in coffee shops. I think, hi, Tim. They like to have, my theory is the reptilian brain kind of wants to be able to see other people around, even if you're not interacting with them. Hi. With this idea that like you're in a pack, you're safe. I think there might be something that simplistic going on in the brain, but that's just a theory. I'm sure there's an article or two on it. Anyway, so that's a little sneak peek into our trip. I'm not going to be on that long today because I don't think I'm going to do my full 4 songs because I got on so late, and I'm desperate to. I had a migraine or a big headache the first 2 days being back because we were up so late. So I had a good night's sleep last night. I want to keep that going. So I think I'm going to do Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star. Guess what, Mike? My mom's going in for surgery tomorrow. I'm actually really excited for her, but she's having knee surgery. She's desperate for it. So we'll see. Hi, Evok here, Jeep. We'll see how it goes. I'm just holding out that they're still allowing elective surgeries, even though we're surging here. She's got everything as dialed as she can be, and she's so excited. And so I can't help but think, like, this is, even though I'm scared, just because it is somewhat of a risk, it's like, I can't think of anybody who's more desperate. She has scheduled and rescheduled this surgery like 5 times over the last couple years. It's been canceled for various reasons. Yes, thanks, Mike. I'll let her know. Mostly I'm excited for her, but this is a scary time to have anybody in a hospital for any reason. But she feels really confident in this hospital that we are surging in California, but we're not anywhere near capacity. Well, we're not like in a capacity situation like you guys are in some places in Texas. You got to tell me more about that. Maybe message me or something. How are you doing with that? Do you have friends that are dealing with it? Or I've just heard horrible things about Texas, Florida, and Arizona are the worst right now, I think. I think Florida and Arizona are worse, though. But I've heard that there are hospitals that are at capacity in Texas. It's scary. All right, so this is a song about parents and recognizing that they do the best they can, and they often leave a lot of unmet needs because it's such a tough job. It's so resource intensive. You have to have a lot of time. You have to have a lot of mental, psychological abilities. You've got to have a lot of money sometimes to be able to have enough attention, people in the family available to the kids, you know. So let's see. So it's kind of recognizing that it's both true that you can be appreciative for what they've been able to give you, and also empathetic with yourself for your unmet needs, which there probably were a number, most likely. I remember our house, the happy times in our house, together with my mom and dad. When it split apart. Oh, sorry guys. I just realized I don't have my guitar plugged in. I was like, what's going on? I have no guitar sound whatsoever. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, let's start over. Thankfully, I wasn't too far into it. Sorry. A little bit more sound there. I've got hair in my guitar. We're going to do this. We're going to get through this song. Did you see the whole time on the trip, I had my hair up in a bun. This is too much to deal with the trailer and the wind and no showers hardly. I remember our house, the happy times in our house, together with my mom and dad. When it split apart, I felt so sad. It wasn't everything it could be. You didn't always know how to care for me. Yes, but I loved our little family. The peace and the stability, sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs, you both mean so much to me. You as a single mom wasn't easy for you or me. I needed more support and harmony. But your parents, they didn't show you what to do. And parenting alone is so much harder too. Which is why I'm so amazed at the sweet friendship that we have today. I love the connection that we share now. We ended up close somehow. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs, you both mean so much to me. Hey, Alon! How are you? I really missed our times, Dad, from before the split. You wrote a lullaby for me and sang it with such tenderness. Your tenderness but your focus on me seemed almost gone. But I know it was so very hard to lose your family. So hard I think, oh that's okay. Tired. So hard I think maybe it hurt to look at me and really say, yet I've come to treasure what you're able to give. And I'm so grateful for every day that you live. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs, you both mean so much to me. You both mean so much to me. You know, Alon, those are such cute emoticons. Thank you. I was thinking, Alon, even though I know you said you have a scary Facebook page, I would really love you to be friends with me on Facebook, because I just posted like, what, Mike, 100 pictures about our trip. You would not have to look at all of them, but just to get the gist. That would be so cool. I know, I'm guessing there's a way that you could, so I have a couple people that I don't like to share political posts with because I don't enjoy their reactions. And so when I post, I have posts to everybody except those two people. And I've actually talked to both of them about it. So I'm just like, oh, that would be so great, Alon. Do you know, so I have two Facebook pages. One is Tiffany TLC Music. I'm trying to think of the best way. We're on Twitter. We're on Twitter DMing, so I might be able to send you a link. You're from Poway, California, Josh. You've been on, haven't you? Haven't you been on before, Josh, on Facebook? Hello. Where is Poway? Did we have this conversation? I feel like we did. Where is that? I'm in Sacramento. Can't miss it. Can't miss Sacramento, capital of the state. But Poway, did we have this conversation? I feel like I asked you that before. Am I totally making that up? By the way, I can click like. It's so cool on Facebook posts. I can click like on people's comments, but I can't. Hey, looks like there's somebody else on Twitch. Thanks for joining. If you are watching from Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, I think I've been only on those platforms maybe 2 months, maybe going on 3 now. Have to think about that. Probably going on 3 months now. And so if you enjoy the music at all, please consider following, subscribing, whatever it is, and sharing to your friends on those platforms, because again, it is not easy to get started on a new platform. I've been on Periscope for a while, but hey, I think I just saw, Alon, that you followed. I saw some message and then it disappeared. You probably followed me on. Are you, Alon? Did you just join on Facebook? Something just happened. I think you might have just followed me on Facebook, Alon. And maybe you just are watching there on Facebook as well. Anyway, I'm wondering if you can find my personal Facebook page from navigating from my music one. Hi, Bazan Nivan. Welcome. I'm going to do the lullaby that I mentioned in the song. Yay! Okay, so you liked the music page. What I'm wondering, Alon, is if you can find my personal page. What I think I'll do if you can't find it, because I'm not even sure I don't want to post it on the comments here, if I remember, I will message it to you. I will message it to you on Twitter. I'll message you a link to it. Because, you know, it's very hard to find somebody else's Facebook page. I'm surprised you found this one. But this one, you had the exact username, so maybe I'm not surprised. So this is the song I'm about to sing is the one song that is not my own, but it was written for me when I was 4.5 years old by my sweet dad. He wasn't always so easy to get along with, actually, but at this time of my life, I just have nothing to say that's negative about him. He was so present and so warm and connected. And later in life, I think he got more emotionally wounded, and things happened, you know, which is kind of captured in my song that I just sang, "Sad and Sweet Memories." But this song reflects that innocent, just warm-hearted connection that he had with me. And I sang this song over and over again in my mind after he died in 2018, because it was a song about saying goodbye to a busy day. And I thought it kind of also could be about saying goodbye to a busy life. And he had a very busy life. I was thinking about it. There's almost nothing he didn't do. I mean, he had a very busy career, arguably killed him. So much stress. That's part of it. But he also had there was no recreational thing he didn't do. I mean, he skied. He did own an RV at one point. He had a boat with a jet ski. We rented, not jet ski. What are those called? Water ski thing in the back. Oh, hey, Alon, Mike is inviting you while you're on there, if you're still on Facebook. You may not be anymore. He may not be. I'm not sure. Somebody's on Facebook. But Alon, if you are watching, Mike is inviting you. Well, you can see in the merge chat area to join the Facebook group Periscope Musicians and Friends. Yes, it's a wonderful. And Mike does a lot to maintain that group. And hey, I should share. How hard would that be? It's so challenging for me for some reason to share. Okay, share in a group. Can this just be quick, maybe? Share in a group name, pair. There it is. Boom. Post. I just shared in your group, Mike. I think there's probably a routine that Claire goes through every time she broadcasts. So she shares here, she shares there. Because I don't think my broadcast is automatically being shared to my Twitter feed. Am I right about that? I don't know. That shows how much time I've had to put into that. All right. So Lullaby that my dad wrote for me. And this will sign us out for the very short broadcast today. Tumble star, tumble from the... I didn't hit post. Sky, tumble far. I wonder why. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning round. Snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. A busy day, full of play, friends were ever there. I sang my songs, I played my games, and toys always shared. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. Tumble far, I wonder why. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning round. Snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. those lovely hearts on Facebook. Who's doing that? Thank you. Who's doing all those lovely hearts? Reveal yourself. What was I gonna say? Oh, so that's my song about, it's not my song, that's my dad's song. That was you. Thanks, Alan. So I will message you. Keep an eye out for your Twitter. I will try my best. If I forget and you remember, you can message me and remind me. But I wanna send you a link to my personal page so you can check out, because I just feel like we're close enough. I want you to be able to have access to most of the stuff I post on there is political, but every once in a while, when something significant happens, I post personal pictures up there, so it's kind of nice. Hi, Hustle Man. So yeah, I really hope this recharge from this trip we took lasts for me for a long time, and I hope you all are doing well. You got to find ways during this very difficult, ongoing time in our country, for those in the U.S. To recharge, safe ways, hopefully, to recharge. Not easy. Takes a lot of creativity. Thanks, Alan. Oh, I was going to say something, Mike. You might, well, you all, Alan, you might be intrigued with this too, but Mike, something kind of scary happened on our trip, but thankfully we just missed it. We were in this camp place, and right near the camp place was a Mexican restaurant. That's where we went to a couple times for takeout, right? The rest of the time we cooked ourselves. We got dinner. Actually, the last night we were on the beach. We picked up dinner, and we took it this way to eat on the cliffs because we had the trailer with us because this was our last day. By the time we came back, we had to come back through that area. There was a truck rolled over on its side right there at the restaurant with the airbag gone off. There was an ambulance, a fire truck, a police vehicle, people just staring. Yeah, and I talked to my mom not too long. Actually, I was on the phone with her when we drove up to this scene. I was like, Mom, there's this truck like rolled over. And she says, oh yeah. She said, Elaine, the woman that comes on here, because her beach store is right near there. She said, there was a total dangerous situation. You guys must have just missed it. I guess this guy probably was intoxicated, I'm guessing. He was covered in blood and he apparently rolled over his truck. I don't know if anyone else was hurt. We haven't heard yet. But then he got out of the truck, and I guess because he maybe was worried about being cited for a DUI, he was covered in blood and went running into the camping place where we were. Yes, it is, Alon. It's my two sons on either side of me, and there's a sign that says Whole Earth Festival. If you can see it, something about Whole Earth. That's my profile pic. Yeah, it was so scary. Really. And I just thought, we've had drama and trauma. We have had a major accident. Our major car accident that I dealt with for 2 years afterwards, physical therapy and broken ribs and all this kind of stuff, was in Bodega. So I can't tell you the feeling of like, God, I'm so glad that didn't have anything to do with us. As a visceral, requested the right one a few minutes ago. Did you? Okay, let me see. I should be able to see then right away. Let's see. I don't see any notifications yet from you. Wait. No, I see where you liked my music page, Alon. I'll check it out afterwards, but I don't want to bother other people with it. But let me just see one more. Oh, wait, 2 friend requests. Wait a minute. I saw that. I saw something about a friend request. Confirm. Okay, I just confirmed it, Alon. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ken Knickie. Thank you. Yeah, it was really awful in so many ways, physically and psychologically. We were driving 50 miles an hour down this road that was totally proper to be driving that fast, but it was a country road and it had this big turn. Yay! And an older guy just wasn't looking. Here we are racing down in our SUV, and he pulls out just blah, blah, blah. And we were like, ah, my husband tried to like avoid him, but he just kept pulling and kept pulling. And we took like the front end off of his car practically. And we came this close to hitting a telephone pole. We totaled the car. I had broken ribs. This was in 2016. So we have a lot of psychological damage. When anybody ever is ready to pull out on the right-hand side of the road, we always... I hit the car. So, yeah, I did not want a repeat of anything like that. Yeah, so Alon, would you scroll down through my timeline and see, you'll see not very far down at all. You'll see some pictures. Don't feel like you have to go look through them or anything. Oh, thank you, Josh. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Aw, thank you. Sorry, it's not so much. Some days I have a little less singing than other days. I just came back. I still got a lot to say about the trip, I guess. But normally I do like 4 songs in 30 or 40 minutes. Yeah, check it out. Check it out, Alon. Because a picture is worth 1,000 words, to use a cliche. So even if you just skim them or just see the post, that'll say so much. So take care, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you can be safe, not just physically, but also well mentally. This is the priority right now. Try to find ways to have meaning and joy and connection in your life that are safe the best you can. Thanks for hanging out with me. Check out the replay. I like those hearts, Alon. Bye, Mike. Bye, Alon. Bye, Josh. Bye, others who are on. Ken, I guess Ken. Maybe I'll just call you Ken. Yeah, just take care. I hope to be on tomorrow. I'm trying to come on between 5 and 6 p.m. Pacific time, more toward the back end of that. 30 to 40 minutes, mostly all my own song. Well, I do all my own songs, mostly modern American folk genre, some blues, some slightly rocky, but mostly folk sounding. Take care, everyone. Have a good one, and I'll hope to see you next time. Bye.